Okay guys, I'd like to share with you a comment on the channel from a subscriber that, well, I would hope they're subscribed if they're gonna put corrections and stuff on the channel anyway and try to notify other people of things. The subscriber recently bought a F150 from the dealership, and they left a message on the channel where I'm actually showing you guys how to do the door lock freezing recall. It's not so much a recall as much as it is a CSP, which is a customer service campaign or customer service program. And the sentiment is, just because there's a message, that means that it has to be done, and that's not the case. A lot of people don't read the fine line whenever service programs or technical service bulletins come out, or special service messages come out. They automatically think because there's a message out that they are entitled to have something done, and that's not the case. If you actually read the 18903 program, it specifies that there needs to be a complaint from the customer of door freezing concern. So that doesn't mean that you're automatically going to get taken care of just because there's a program open on your vehicle. A lot of times you have to read the fine line. The fine line would state something as customer needs to complain about this issue or express that there seems to be a problem in this area, which leads you to this. You can't just take it upon yourself to dip out of Ford's pocket and say, I'm just going to go ahead and do this because this is a vehicle that was traded in and it was never done, and I feel like making a couple hours on this job. It doesn't work that way. You have to operate within Ford's guidelines to get things taken care of sometimes, and one of those ways is listening to what the customer's concern is and complaint is, and then going to your service messages, TSBs and CSPs or GSBs, to actually see what is available to take care of that customer without charging them. Now, customers come to me all the time, and I have the most information on the door lock freezing concerns for the F150s, 250s, 350s, 450s, 550s, etc. The reason I put those videos out is I want to inform you guys of exactly what's going on. Not because I want to stir you up or worry you or anything. If you should have this concern, just know certain F150s, 250s, 350s, and such have a campaign open that you can see if it applies to your vehicle and your year, and see if you can be taken care of at your local dealer of your choice, of course. Just because it's there doesn't mean the dealer's trying to hide behind it. It doesn't mean you're entitled to it just because you bought the vehicle. If you are going by the wording that's stated in the actual service message, it says the customer needs to have a concern. They need to complain about this. They need to have a valid concern in order for this to apply. You cannot just take it upon yourself to do it. So if you buy a vehicle and you see that there are service messages and warranty extensions put out on certain things, be thankful that they are there. Be thankful that you're going to be taken care of if you ever should have a concern in those areas. But do not think that just because they show up on your Ford Pass app that they are automatically applied to your vehicle. A little homework and questions goes a long way to make sure you are covered. And we want to do you right. We don't want to screw you over. And we don't want you to be angry with us. We want you to be educated and researched in the area where your concern is at. So if you actually go back and read that 18903 program, it does not say it's a recall. It does not say you are automatically entitled to it. And it does not say that the dealer needs to have this done before the vehicle is sold. It specifies there needs to be a concern before you dip into the manufacturer's pocket to address these specific issues. If there's no concern and there's no freezing issue, then you are not to apply this to that customer's vehicle. The reason is, all customers don't live in climates where door locks freeze. And yes, you may live in a southern region or southern climate to where you're never going to have to experience that concern. This is why the customer service program is put out. It's to address issues for customers that actually need the repair, and to keep those that don't need it out of the pocket of the manufacturer, because they're never going to experience an issue with the doors freezing. Please do your homework. As always, I'm here to help you. If you have any questions, let me know. So this is not a recall. It is a customer service campaign, and right here on the bottom it says, in the affected vehicles, water entering the doors in cold temperatures can cause door latching components to freeze. Ford is offering this no-charge service to the customers that have experienced a frozen door latch to install additional sealing to the front doors and crew cab rear doors, which will prevent water intrusion and door latch freezing. Emphasis on have experienced. So if you bought a vehicle that the 18N03 customer service program is active on and the previous customer has not experienced it, it's going to be sold to you until you experience it and ask for this customer service program to be done. Thank you.